Hi folks, this is Hisdad. In front of me, I've got the MagicX XU10. It's from Powkitty. It's a really cool device. Probably one of the strongest I've found since I've been doing these little handheld retro devices outside of, say, the Switch from Nintendo. I mean, that's a great system. But right here, folks, you've got a 3.5-inch IPS screen. This thing's running on Linux. We've got the gray, we got the purple over here. Levi, he's going to show you later on in the video him playing it, so you'll actually get to see that. Now, you've got some storage space and you've got some operating space. So they're not running off of the same SD card, slowing things down. The screen, it is fantastic, folks. That is so streamlined. The buttons aren't poking out yet. The R2 and the L2 are slightly offset so that you can feel that when you're running your fingers. You got your reset, you got your power on. And as you notice here, you got your DC and then you got the out to your TV. Look at how tight they put those joysticks in there. They're almost a little more flush than the D-pad. Isn't that phenomenal? So I don't know, folks, it comes in the purple, it comes in the gray that we've got. I seem to like them both. But what I wanted to show you real quick before I turn this over to Levi, you can find these on Amazon. This grip adds another 30, 40 minutes of life to you. So, now look at that, Gods of War, folks. Come on a little tiny handheld. I didn't have to go out and spend $200-300 on this thing. You know, and that's what I really liked about it, is that it emulates all these different game systems and consoles, and it does it in a way that you're getting a lot of functionality. Okay, folks, now's a good time to turn it over to Levi. He's going to do his best to tell you a legitimate gamer's experience while playing this device, okay? All right, stay tuned, buckle up, and enjoy Levi.
Hi everyone, so this is Levi with a quick review on the gameplay of the MagicX console. So I'm just going to switch it on. You have like the sound button right over here where you can turn it up or down, it's up to you. The hand grip is a game changer in the sense that you won't feel any cramps when playing the games. And when it comes to the MagicX, if you see these options right over here, it gives you pretty much the guide of how to navigate the games and everything else. We have a ton of games where you can choose, I think over 5,000. So if you place the G right over here, it gives you the emulator options, it gives you the controller settings and many more options. And if you go right over here, like the system settings, it just gives you the brightness, and depending on how you want your brightness to be. You can also change the language, game control, a lot of them. We have the controller settings, a lot of them. It's up to you, you decide. We are going to go to one of my favorite games when playing the game, and which also has like good graphics, which is Tekken 6. Let me just go to the favorites. So when it comes to searching for the game, I can basically just press Y or Y, which is my favorite. I can just press X and it will give me the search bar, and I can just go for Tekken 6, which is right over here. And Tekken 6 has good graphics and the gameplay is nice, which we're going to see right now. And the good thing is that you can also like save the game just to see how your progress is going and everything. And let me just put it right over here. So basically, as for me, like this setup is pretty much good for me because we have the sticks right over here, I have the arrows right over here, and we have the keys right over here. Everything is fine. So we go to story mode. It has the good combo moves and everything. Sometimes this happens, like it drags. Have you seen the combos? Like the fighting is nice, but once you're in it, it's honestly a good game. And if you like press the start button, it can even give you like the command list to see which moves you want to try out. There are a lot of moves that you can try out. And obviously, I love Eddie because Eddie has like a good ton of skills that he does. So this is taken for you. It's a good game and the fighting is good, gives you some action. So if you keep on going like different stages and stages, the more difficult it becomes. So the other game that we're going to try out is God of War. Let's go for Spartan. Let's go for the hard one. But the graphics are nice, if you have seen. And let me emphasize more on the hand grip. If you're not using the hand grip, like right over here, the feel isn't that great and your hands can cramp up. But if you're using the hand grip, it's a game changer when it comes to the accessories of the game. It feels good in the hands, you can play your games and everything. And I have dropped it once and it protected the console, so it's a good thing. So let's try out God of War, and it's giving us attack options, which is box, triangle, and circle. The fighting scenes are good. You can even see with the graphics and everything, it's nice. It's honestly good. And with the grip makes everything much better. And when you look at that, it's even giving us the tutorials and everything. It's so good on this system, and the display and everything is nice. And the other thing, for a game to be using these things right over here in this console, they're like a handful, and God of War is one of them. And when you look at that, that's God of War for you. The graphics are great, running smoothly. It's a great game and it runs very great. And with the hand grip makes the experience like better. It makes the experience much better. And the sound for me in this game is, I prefer to be playing this game with sound compared to other games.
All right, folks, so I'm back again. Thank you, Levi, for everything you do. I appreciate your perspective on the devices. You're a true gamer, and we love you for that. Anyway, so now that we all know that the XU10 from MagicX is all that in a bag of chips, who's it for? Is it for a child? Is it for a teenager? Is it for a grown-up? Is it for an old 50-year-old man like me? You know, I'd like to say that if you grew up with an Atari or a NES or a SNES or a family computer or super family computer, this is for you. If you grew up in a time period with Xbox and PS3s and stuff like that, it might not be for you. It might be way underneath you. But I got a 10-year-old child over here who absolutely adores playing Yoshi World or, even Super Mario 3. Just thinks it's the greatest because it's so hard. So it's for him too.
And tell him I just beat it.
Yeah, and he wants you to know he just beat it. Thanks for that, guy. But anyway, folks, so coming up in the future here, we've got the Retroid Pocket 4. We're figuring out our review on that right now. Let's see. What else do we have? The RG35XX Plus. We're doing our homework on that to do a fair review. It's just a fantastic time to be alive right now. You can get a console or a handheld that plays 12 consoles, 15 consoles for $50, $60 right now. You can decide whether you want joysticks or no joysticks. You can decide if you want the joysticks up here, the D-pads down there. You can decide whatever you want. You can decide if you want it handheld, side by, horizontal or up and down. You can decide anything you want right now. It's that time, okay, in technology. So this is Hisdad saying, stay tuned. I've got a few more reviews to show you, and we'd like you to see our perspective. Somebody who's just a normal person buying stuff for their kids. Is it worth it or is it not? That's what we're trying to figure out. Anyway, this is Dad. Till the next video, please be safe and understand we love you. Okay? Bye-bye now.